So apparently Andrew Tate has been released from house arrest. Um and a lot of people have been like asking me to react to his motivational video so I can understand why. I only did one reaction to the Andrew Tate video, which was his trailer, his movie trailer. So now he has another movie called Motivation. Oh, you must swallow your disappointment. That's what it's called, right? So, let's see what he's saying here. I want to see why people follow this man so much. I want to see why people like this man so much, and I want to see why they thought he is innocent. I don't know. Let's see.
Every night I dream of freedom, and then I open my eyes and I'm in the same familiar jail cell. I take a few minutes to swallow my disappointment and begin my morning push-ups. Maybe tomorrow I'll wake up somewhere else. I've not lost hope. This is important, especially if you are at home and you're not yet as successful as you want to be, if you don't have your life in exactly the place you want it, if you still feel trapped, whether it's financially or some other way. You wake up and you must be dreaming of freedom, but when your eyes open, after the disappointment, swallow the disappointment. Take a minute and look around you and say, I deserve more than this. But then, what's the important point? You must begin...
Hold on. Let's start again. It's only 40 seconds. I'm sorry, but let's start again. I feel like I was stuck on what he said at first, and my mind started wandering, and I was thinking of a lot of things. Hold on. Let's hear what. Let's see this.
Every night I dream of freedom, and then I open my eyes and I'm in the same familiar jail cell. I take a few minutes to swallow my disappointment and begin my morning push-ups. Maybe tomorrow I'll wake up somewhere else. I've not lost hope. This is important, especially if you are at home and you're not yet as successful as you want to be, if you don't have your life in exactly the place you want it, if you still feel trapped, whether it's financially or some other way. You wake up and you must be dreaming of freedom, but when your eyes open, after the disappointment, swallow the disappointment. Take a minute and look around you and say, I deserve more than this. But then, what's the important point? You must begin to work instantly. I did not miss a single day of training in that jail cell. I didn't sit and say I'm too depressed, I'm too sad, it's too cold in this freezing cell, I didn't eat enough because it's Ramadan. No excuses. Every single day we trained. We woke up disappointed, we swallowed the disappointment, and we got to training every single day. If we could train in a freezing cold jail cell in Romania, the cockroaches all around us, with no idea when we're going to be allowed freedom once again, you can train in a nice gym, air-conditioned gym in California. What is your excuse? If you imagine something truly and fully, if you truly, completely imagine it, to a degree, your body will react to it. Let me give you an example.
Hold it down.
Shit, sorry. But man, oh man, the man said if you imagine something truly, if you imagine something truly and fully, if you truly completely imagine it, then to a degree your body will react to it. Damn. Whew. God damn. Your body will react to it. God damn. I don't think it's only your body. I think the world around you reacts to it as well. It's called the law of attraction. So right now, I'll tell you guys a story. Not really a story, but right now, I'm saving up for a car, right? For a specific car. It's the Dodge Challenger, right? I'm saving up for that car. And every day, hold on. Do you want me to show you my YouTube watch history? I'll show you guys my YouTube watch history. Look, should I will, for the sake of this video. I will. History. Every day for the past month and a half, perhaps, I have watched a video on Dodge Challenger. I have sat down and just watched Dodge Challenger videos, just Dodge Challenger videos, right? All right, look. So this is one, right? And then this is another one. There's another one. It's a lot of Andrew Tate videos here, especially with the neon stuff that just happened. I wanted to watch Aiden Ross's reaction to it. Another Dodge Challenger video here. Need to work harder. Here's another one. Here's another one. Here's another one. Here's another one. There's probably more Tate videos here for some reason. There's another one. Yeah, I watch a lot of Dodge Challenger videos. Every day I watch at least one Dodge Challenger video, just like a review of the car, you know what I mean? Just like, oh, this car has 305 horsepower and 286 pounds for the torque and all this. I know this information, but I watch it every day because I want the car. I want to know. I want to know more about the car. And every day I watch videos, even like car detailing videos on the Dodge Challenger. I even bought like a book. It's called the 5-Minute Journal, and not every day, but sometimes I write. Let me see if I can find a day where I so they ask you every day what is like a daily affirmation, right, of yours. And some days I would write, I have a Dodge Challenger, right? I can't find it here, it's a lot of pages. And you know, the whole reason I'm telling you this story is not every time, but like every time I step outside, 9 times out of 10 I see a Dodge Challenger on my street. 9 times out of 10 I see a Dodge Challenger drive by. I've lived in this neighborhood for like 3 years now, and just in the past 3 months I have seen 3 of my neighbors that have Dodge Challengers. Isn't that crazy? Because every day I'm obsessing over this car, and every day I'm thinking about this car, like, God, I want a Dodge Challenger. I want a Dodge Challenger. I watch videos every day. I went and test drove a Dodge Challenger and I couldn't sleep for the next 3 days. I was dreaming of this car. The law of attraction is real. Your mind, he's right. Bro, every time I step out, bro, I should probably do a vlog. Carry my phone and record like myself going out, and if I see a Dodge Challenger, flip the camera and I'll show you guys. It just chases me everywhere I go. Everywhere I go now, I see a Dodge Challenger. I don't know what to do anymore. You know, so he's absolutely right. When you imagine something to a degree, your body will react to it, and the world around you, your reality will mold and will react to it. And I believe it completely because I fully believe in the law of attraction, you know. But anyway, let's keep listening to this. This is nice. This is people be like, oh, Candice Owens was like, oh, young men listen to Andrew Tate. I see why young men will listen to Andrew Tate. Shit like this, for me, I resonate more with it, you know, and I want to talk more about it. I'm sorry for pausing for talking too much. I'm sorry, but let's go.
If you imagine something truly and fully, if you truly completely imagine it, to a degree your body will react to it. Let me give you an example. If you truly imagined yourself at war, day after day, you imagined yourself under attack, defeating the Matrix agents, you're top G, you're walking through life, the agents are coming, you're doing Aikido, and you're destroying them, and you're the most powerful man in the world. If you truly imagined that and felt it in your mind to the point where you thought you were there and you felt it in your body, I would guarantee you, after X amount of time, you would have a higher testosterone level and your muscles would be stronger than if you didn't.
Damn.
I will guarantee you that.
God damn. Woo! Why do I believe that? Why do I believe that? I believe it. I don't know if you guys know this, but I just had a boxing fight in February, right? Holy, the way this man is spitting facts. Why do I agree with him? Why? How to make true positive impact.
First things first, you need to be worthy of respect, and you're going to be worthy of respect through having things which are difficult to acquire. So first things first, the basic things, you need to be very focused on trying to make money, because people listen to you when you have money. They just do. Secondly, you need to be in fantastic physical condition, because when you're in fantastic physical condition, it cannot be bought. It must be earned, and people know that. If someone walked in to sell me something and they were obese, I would not trust them the same as if they were in fantastic physical shape. Because I'd say, I don't think you have dedication and heart. There's something about you that I just wouldn't trust you the same. So fantastic physical condition and money is the first thing. The second thing, whatever your ideas are, you need to learn how to communicate them. Speaking is a superpower in and of itself. You need to become a fantastic communicator.
This is a problem of mine, to be honest, and this is why I started a YouTube channel, because I have a problem with communicating, and I also have an insecurity with my accent. I'm insecure about my accent sometimes, and sometimes when I speak, I don't stutter physically. I stutter in my mind. I don't know. It's just weird. I feel like I want to learn to speak better, and when I see some Andrew Tate videos, the way he just speaks fluently, like it's just a stream of thoughts. He doesn't say like, you know, he just like says his mind. That is admirable. I watch a lot of like, who else is a good communicator? People like Ben Shapiro, Jordan Peterson, Nick F. I'm sure they like gripers know this, know who I'm talking about. And who else? There's one guy that speaks very like fluently. I don't even Tristan Tate too. So it's like I see all these people. I like to watch like their interviews, right? Because I like to see both sides of the argument, right? Even though Destiny and Sneeko, yes, holy, I love Destiny, man. Destiny speaks wonderfully. I love the way but I think Destiny just speaks fast. Sometimes I feel like he just talks fast. Like it doesn't make sense sometimes, but he doesn't like stutter. My problem is I don't want to speak the way I'm speaking now anyway, but yes, but I think Destiny is a fantastic communicator. He speaks very well. Sneeko as well. When I see like clips of them on TikTok, it's like, wow, like I couldn't speak that well. Like if I'm trying to communicate my ideas, sometimes I lack the words to use, and that's part of the reason why I started this YouTube channel, because I want to learn to speak and convey my feelings and my reactions about certain things eloquently to people, so that they can understand how I feel about something. And I also did sales, door-to-door sales. I did door-to-door sales for like 4 years when I was in college to make money. Sales will teach you how to talk. Sales will teach you how to communicate. But anyway, I don't really want to talk too much. But one last thing I'll say is I grew up in Nigeria. Coming from Nigeria to Canada, I had to really learn to speak like the Canadians, in a way, like for there to be a better like grounds for like understanding and communication. So when I came earlier, like I wasn't able to make friends. I didn't know how to like ask for things from people. When I got my job in sales, in door-to-door sales, it was really hard for me. Like I didn't know how to make sales because I was speaking like a Nigerian. You have to speak like the Canadians for them to even like you enough and trust you enough to spend money on you, right? That's why sales is great. I recommend sales for anyone. But he's absolutely right here about like communicating, man. I love. So far, I agree with everything he's saying. Whew. What if the judge in the case is a big fan of Andrew Tate? And the man watch all his videos and was like, man, free this man, bro. I agree with everything he's saying. Maybe, I don't know.
So fantastic physical condition and money is the first thing. The second thing, whatever your ideas are, you need to learn how to communicate them. Speaking is a superpower in and of itself. You need to become a fantastic communicator. You need to be comfortable in all realms of communication. You need to be persuasive. You need to be comfortable arguing. You need to be good at debating. There's a lot of people out there.
Yeah, I can't debate, man. I don't know if I can debate. I don't know if I can argue. I need to learn those skills. Arguing and debating. I am persuasive. I can be persuasive. I've been in sales. Like sales is a persuasive game. Like you're persuading a homeowner to spend $200 on you to fix their driveway or their lawn, right, or clean their windows. I have learned to be persuasive. Holy, I love sales, but I can't go back there because I have a better job now. But not a better job, just a a lazier job. I said I work from home now. I don't have to go knock doors for 12 hours a day and sweat and suffer, you know. Anyway,
persuasive. You need to be comfortable arguing. You need to be good at debating. There's a lot of people out there in the world who have ideas that they can't even project into somebody else's mind.
that's me, man.
How are you going to rule the world with that? How are you going to get your ideas out there and make an influence if you can't make other people understand exactly what you think? That's the first thing. Second thing, once they understand exactly what you think, you need to make them agree with what you think. These are two different skills. Must be practiced and must be learned.
God damn, I'm sorry. Am I allowed to pause? I don't know why. I'm sorry, guys. I'm very sorry, but I don't know why. But I am connecting on a deeper level to everything he's saying right now, because he said something. He said there's a sentence that he said. He said, let me go back a little bit. Guys, I'm sorry. Okay, please listen to this with me. There's something he said.
How are you gonna rule the world with that?
Yes, how are you gonna rule the world with that? Now, I don't know if you guys care. Shit. I don't know if you guys care, but I have imagined being the president of Nigeria. I would like to go back to Nigeria at some point and run and be president. And when he just said, how are you going to rule the world with that, not being able to communicate like properly, make people understand what you say and also agree with what you say, that's crazy. Because obviously the reason why I watch like political stuff with, like, I mentioned Ben Shapiro and Destiny, is because I try to study like politicians here, so that when I can go back and run for president, I can have an idea of how to, you know, like, I guess, debate or give a good speech. And that's why I watch Ben Shapiro, and that's why I love him, because he's a very good communicator. But I want to learn to speak like Tate. Speak like these guys talk like they're reading from a script, but it's like, it's so natural. Everything he's saying right here, it resonates so much with me, because I see myself in places where I want to give speeches, public speeches in the future. I'm gonna have to debate other like political candidates that are running for like political offices, right? That is the reality, that I want to be president. Presidents have I don't want to be like Joe Biden. Honestly, no. I don't want to say that Putin lost the war in Iran. No, I don't want to say that. You know, I want to be compendious. I want to be sharp. You know, do I love this man? Do I love this man right here? Everything he's saying, it's not even facts. I feel like I'm connecting to it on an emotional level. Emotional, like truly, like I feel something inside me right now. It's like, everything he says, like, now, bro, fuck, should I do a room tour? I think this is a problem I have too. In my room right now, I have 47 books, and I have not read one. Can you guys see this? So that is a book right there, and there's like 10 books there, and there's like other books around my room. I have like 47 books. Should I give you guys a room tour? I'll do it right now. Fuck it. No one's probably watching this video. But right there, there's like books there. I don't know how many books. There's like 20 books there, up there. Where else? There's like books down there as well, and there's books like in here as well. There's just books everywhere, like, in my room. And I like to collect books, but I don't like to read books. That's my problem. I think I should start reading books, because that will probably help me communicate better, I think. Anyway, I don't know, fuck. Tate is really, this man is really making me agree with everything he's saying. And I'm not even like a Tate idol. Like I don't idolize him like that, but like, goddamn, I see why people love this man.
Become a fantastic communicator. You need to be comfortable in all realms of communication. You need to be persuasive. You need to be comfortable arguing. You need to be good at debating. There's a lot of people out there in the world who have ideas that they can't even project into somebody else's mind. How are you gonna rule the world with that? How are you gonna get your ideas out there and make an influence if you can't make other people understand exactly what you think? That's the first thing. Second thing, once they understand exactly what you think, you need to make them agree with what you think. These are two different skills. Must be practiced and must be learned. If you're 20 years old and you want to change the world, you need to be having endless debates.
Yo!
Hold it down.
Sorry, this is what I keep saying, bro. Like, I'm 22 years old. I'm close to 20. But since I was 20, I've envisioned being the president of Nigeria. And it's like he's talking to me. It's like he's talking to me. I'm not literally 20 years old. I'm 22. What really is the difference, right? I was just 20 years old yesterday. It's like he's talking to me. He said if you're 20 years old and you want to change the world, you need to be having endless debates. And that is true, because when I grow up, I want to change the world. I want to impact the world. And I need to start having debates now and like arguing and learn to be persuasive in debates. God damn, this man is talking to me. I went into this video kind of like skeptical and trying to, he's like, the sex trafficker has been like freed and it's like a false kind of like judgments by the judges or whatever. But honestly, I like him. And you saw my YouTube history. I was always watching Destiny's videos on like, and like Abba and Preach, and like, the leaks, the text messages like leaks, like Andrew Tate is screwed or whatever. Like, but to be honest with you, I don't care about that shit anymore. I care about what he's saying to me right now. Oh God.
Exactly what you think. You need to make them agree with what you think. These are two different skills. Must be practiced and must be learned. If you're 20 years old and you want to change the world, you need to be having endless debates. Endless. Without resorting to name calling, not on Twitter like a dummy, in person. And you need to come across in a way that...
You know what? I should have debates. If you're watching this and you want to debate with me, my Instagram is here. This is my Instagram right here. Text me and we'll set up a debate, I think. I don't know. Oh God.
People agree with you. We can go back quickly and talk about the red pill. The difference between me when I talk to girls on these panel shows and every other guy when they talk to girls on these panel shows is, when I'm done, all the girls want me. I say the same thing, and by the end the chicks are in love with me, as opposed to saying the same thing and the chicks thinking I'm a dickhead. That's the difference. I project my ideas and I make them agree with my ideas to a point where they're like texting me afterwards. I'm not saying anything different, it's how I'm communicating it. You can catch more flies with honey than hurting people sometimes. So you need to be good at everything. You need to have a Swiss Army knife of tools.
Wow.
I know when to be intimidating or aggressive. I know when to come across as obtuse. I know when to come across as exceptionally open-minded and easy to understand. I know when to come across as understanding. I know all these things. This all has to be practiced. And a lot of it is, communication. I would say, if you're going to say to a 20-year-old who's truly exceptional and driven, I'd say you need to become a master communicator. Because once you can do that, you can do anything. And that fixes all the other problems, right? We talk about making money. If you're a master communicator, you do fantastic in sales. You'll absolutely destroy sales if you're a master communicator.
I promise I've not watched this video before. I promise. Yo, are you dumb? The man just mentioned sales. Bro, I promise you, sales will improve your communication skills. I promise, man. God damn. Holy. And I did sales for 4 years. Door-to-door sales. Bro, I don't mean like phone call sales. No, door-to-door sales. When you knock on a door and you know that it's a white man that is opening the door that has never met you, he's like, why is this guy in front of my door? He looks like shit because I work on the lawn, so I look dirty a lot of the time. And you have like 4 seconds to make them like you, right? Before they even want to listen to what you have to say. When you knock on the door and they open the door and they see a dirty person right there, what do you think is like the first reaction? I don't want to really talk too much, but like, sales is fantastic. God damn. If I had a company and we had to do sales or marketing like related stuff, I would. And if anyone wanted to like interview to work for my company, what I would do is give them like a 1 year door-to-door sales trial, kind of like interview, right? They'll take like 40% commission from all their sales, and based on how you perform in door-to-door sales, if you do well, then we'll hire you full-time at our company, and you can work in an office with AC, right, in air conditioning and stuff. I've thought of that a lot of times. I think door-to-door sales is what really like will frame a lot of men. I don't want to talk too much, man. I don't want to talk too much. Let's go.
A good salesman is not necessarily being a liar. It's not being a trickster. It's just understanding what's going to make the person believe and understand what you say. And that's where all this master communication comes in. And it's so many subtle little things. Not many people know this, but I used to sell windows. Nobody wants glass and plastic. They already have windows. So you got to find a way to sell them these windows. How do you do that? If I walked in and said, would you like new windows? And they essentially said, no, we don't need new windows. Our windows look fine. I would say, but what about the security aspect? While looking at their 3-year-old child.
Wow. Yo, they taught us how to overcome objections. That is a very good way to overcome objections, bro. While looking at like their 3-year-old child. That is very smart. That is honestly very smart. That's crazy.
Sit there and go, what do you mean security aspect? And then I talk about how we had the lock 5000, and their locks are easy to break, as if glass isn't glass. It's all the same anyway.
Lock 5,000. I did that to all the time.
But also, to be a master at communicating, you also need experiences worth talking about. You have to live a life. You need a degree of wisdom, and wisdom doesn't always come with age. It comes with life lived. I had a guy message me. This was a long time ago when I used to reply to my own emails. Too big now. But he said, I don't have any stories. My life's boring. I said, bro, where do you live? He said, Madrid. I said, bro, ride the train from Madrid to St. Petersburg. Ride the train from Madrid to Vladivostok. Do the Trans-Siberian Railway. Cost you like $300. He goes, oh, but what if I get robbed? Exactly! That's exactly the point!
Oh.
Now you have a story. Maybe you'll die, maybe you won't. You have a story.
Nigga, if you die, you won't have a story to tell. Niggas will be telling stories about you.
Don't bring your watch. Have you got a Rolex? No. No one wants to rob you anyway. Don't worry about it. You're a brokey. Get on the train. There has to be that degree of risk to even have a story, because when you have a story, then you can communicate the story. You can't be an empty vessel either. So when you say, you're telling me how I build this 20-year-old into a super soldier. Yeah, he has to be a master communicator, but he also has to do things which are risky. Risk has value intrinsically linked to it, intrinsically. This is why people, when you do risky things, people want to hear the story. Your coolest stories involve risk. Something went wrong, this could have happened.
What the hell? Yes? 1 second. Sorry?
You might know about my front door?
No. I've been in here all day.
You heard no smash glass breaking downstairs?
No. Yo, what happened to my lights, bro? Sorry, that was my landlord. I gotta finish this video quick.
Happened, I almost this, I made it out. Without these risks, you haven't got it. So I would say to the 20-year-old, do what I did. Get in the cage. Get in the ring. Knock someone out. Get knocked out. Train hard. Fighting will teach you everything you need to know about life. You'll learn everything about who you truly are. You'll learn if you're a coward or not. You'll learn everything about perseverance and hard work and dedication. Everything about being underappreciated. You learn everything about fear. You learn all of it. You learn everything about people. You win a fight, check your phone. Lose a fight, check your phone. You learn all about people. You learn all about women. I learned so much about women through fighting. When I had a fight coming up and I was weight drained and I had barely eaten in weeks and I'd lost all this weight and I had a world title fight and I'm fighting a guy who might kill me and she's complaining about the toilet seat. I learned all about women. You learn a lot about life through these difficult processes and paths. And there used to be for men like a rite of passage. In most societies, you had to go through something to become a man, from a boy to a man. But that thing was always difficult. It's always been difficult. Now you have to self-induce it, self-inflict it. But if you're going to be a boy and never bring on that self-inflicted rite of passage, how are you going to ever become a man? There's another thing people don't understand about me and my message. Sometimes I sit here and I say things that piss people off because that's how you trigger people to make action. I have often written emails or done videos to, especially to men when I want to help men, to piss them off. You're a loser. You're a dumbass. Andrew, why you mean? Because you're not going to go to the gym unless I tell you you're a fucking loser. And you are a loser, and I'm not lying to you. You are a loser. The emotional trigger you need to get up off that chair is the fact that you're not important, nobody cares who you are, any girl you're ever in love with I could take, and you're insignificant. And when you die, nobody's interested.
Damn.
That's your fault. You could have been something else. You did that.
That
failed.
is
It has to be
crazy.
done. You have to be a master communicator. And sometimes that involves also insulting people.
Damn. I need to kind of go downstairs because something happened down. My landlord just came and spoke to me. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe. I will talk to you later. If you want more Tate videos, comment down below and I'll get to it immediately. Peace.